Hey, what's up, guys? Trying to think of the proper way to start this off, but because I spend so much time alone in reflection and things like that, sometimes I get glimpses of who I am or who I'm becoming. And as you can tell by this title, you know where I'm going with this. I because obviously, how would you know? Every time I put the camera on me, I have to talk. I'm speaking, but I'm a very reserved guy, very quiet, always listening. And even though it may appear that I'm an open book, I'm actually very mysterious. Um, because I can talk a lot without really revealing anything about myself. I can reveal a lot about myself and still keep the most important things to me. It's very interesting. Like, for example, I mean, none of you know my next move. Like, I mentioned a couple of things, but none of you really know my next move. None of you know what I'm going to do when this video is over. Okay, so let's turn yourself into an assassin. When I think about if I had to design an assassin, how would I do that? All right. So I'm not I'm literally on the FBI watch list. I'm not trying to start anything right now. So but I'm not really talking about murdering per se. But if I had to design an assassin, he would be quiet. He would be very well, obviously mysterious, but yeah, quiet, an introvert, spends a lot of time alone. In fact, you don't necessarily got to be an introvert, but spend a lot of time alone in your battle studies. And in your battle studies, you play chess, you read, you write, you reflect. You do all of those things, and you plan and you execute, knocking things out. That is the reason why I would even bring up the conversation of an assassin is because what I just said, execute. It's like you execute somebody as a hitman of sorts. You execute the missions at hand. You don't leave anything unfinished. You knock it out. You don't think too much of it. All right. So a big part of me designing this assassin is to make sure that this assassin is very even, not eccentric, not mopey and lazy, on point, militant esque. Really, a militant type. All right. So that would require all types of discipline, and well, semen retention is definitely a discipline. It really is. Now, for a lot of you guys, you've been doing it for so long, it's like nothing. All right. You know what I'm saying? Even for myself, there's no temptation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I did have a moment where I did bust nuts for like less than a month to see what that was about, but then got back on, and that was after over a year, about a year and a half of doing it, and excuse me, this go around is actually much better because I'm healthier, I'm working out more, I'm sober, all right, and I am going to turn myself into an assassin. And one thing that I didn't mention that would probably round this all out is the way I deal with women. See, because I'm so, and this is a part of it too, but because I'm so focused on all of my missions at hand, I don't really care about pursuing women right now. But part of being an assassin is making sure that you give women a very unforgettable experience and don't even mention it. You know what I'm saying? Just very quiet about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. That's how I like going about things. Like I want to I want to go a few rounds with a woman who thought she was out of my league, blow her back out, make her squirt, whatever it is. And I don't personally bust a nut. And like I said, I don't know if I said this, but yeah, go multiple rounds, get in and get out. You know what I'm saying? No emotions. Sorry, I'm not taking goddamn vitamins. They're in my throat. Um, but really, no emotions about it. You know, it's not to say that you don't care about it, but hey, look, we don't really have time for that right now. All right, if you do got time for that, well then build a place at home. You know what I'm saying? Build up a home, and then that's one less thing you got to worry about. You just blow the back out on your woman. This is turning into a very sickly episode. Nah, I'm not sick. It's just, man, boy, I just took down quite a few vitamins. With not enough water apparently. All right, but that's it, man. Turn yourself into an assassin. Where are you going wrong in life? Are you talking too much? Are you asking too many questions to these women or whomever? What changes do you need to make to turn yourself into an assassin? Thank you.